All right, welcome back to New York Living. If you've noticed, I'm no longer wearing my comfy clothes. I'm now in workout gear, and today we're diving into one of the hottest topics in fitness right now, zone training. You've probably heard of people talk about it as the secret to better endurance and longevity. But what exactly is zone training, and how do you know if you're actually working out in that sweet spot? Well, we've got you covered. Joining us are expert instructors from Peloton who are going to break it all down. Please welcome Rebecca Kennedy and Tunde Oyeneyin.
That was close. I'll take it.
Give me a better. Come on.
Tunde Oyeneyin.
Oh, that's what she said.
Not Tunde.
Clearly, you do not take their classes. Hello. I'm sorry he acts up in front of company.
Every time.
Hello.
Yes.
Hi. Thank you for having us.
Thanks
for having us. He's a professional athlete. I'm a wannabe athlete. Talk to us about zone training, because you hear it like, we're trying to do a service to the folks who watch us. They pick their poison. But zone training, there's a method to the madness. So what is it exactly?
So there's 5 heart rate zones, and when we talk about zones, basically I think about it as like gears in a car, right? So we're shifting gears from 1 all the way up to 5. So going from the lowest of your heart rate all the way up to the highest, or working the easiest to working the hardest. And you can basically section them off percentage-wise. So once you find your max heart rate, then your zones are percentages of that. So we'll start off at like 50% in zone 1, going up to 60, 70, 80, 90, and so forth. But the majority of the time we're spending is in zone 1 and 2.
Okay.
You got that?
Yeah, I like that.
You sure?
Why? Because you said former professional athlete, so it sounds like zone 5 is all me.
Yeah, zone 5 all the way. We'll make sure you get through zone 5 today. We'll have fun.
All right, let's start.
Should we do it?
Yes.
Well, one of the most commonly asked questions is, how do you know what your max heart rate is? The best thing you can do is take a VO2 max test, or wear a heart rate monitor, or a watch, or you can also go based off of how you feel. So let's go ahead and jump into things. We're going to start with zone 1. Rebecca's going to be our test model. You guys can share a map. We'll share a map.
I'm going to share.
Yeah, we'll share a map.
with me.
We'll start with zone 1. Think about zone 1 as how you feel during a warm-up. Rebecca's going into some knee hugs.
I'm gonna put you on blast, Tunde, for a second, because if you've ever taken your class,
I started zone 5.
she starts at zone 7.
Yeah.
I'm just going to call myself out. I'm just going to get there before you do. So in zone 1, you're using about 50% of your max heart rate.
Okay.
Essentially, this is how you feel most of the day. As you're scrolling through TV right now or scrolling on Instagram, you're likely in zone 1.
Okay.
Think of this as being able to belt out every lyric of your favorite song ever. Okay?
Sure.
So we're going to go ahead and move or change that gear into zone 2. Rebecca's going to grab those heavies. I've got some maybe 10s over here for you.
Sure.
You guys
like
can
some
even
heavy.
share.
I
You
see
can
those
share those heavy
muscles.
dumbbells. Yeah, there we go. So with your feet started underneath your hips, you're going to slide into a reverse lunge. Right foot steps backwards. In zone 2, think of this as sustainable effort, sustainable work. Something you could do.
So you can have a conversation while you're doing this
You can have a
business.
conversation. Again, you're singing those lyrics.
Can you talk to me, Nelson? Are you okay?
Nope, I'm focused.
60 to 70% of your max heart rate. This is where you spend a lot of time during a workout.
Just running to go get the bus or the train.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah, taking a walk around the park. Exactly.
right.
So now moving into zone 3, heart rate starts to pick up. 70, 80% of your max heart rate.
Take a little break.
We'll demo a squat to press.
All
Rebecca's
right.
gonna grab those heavies. Grab whatever you like over there.
Yeah.
Maybe you do an air press. There we go. Sharing is caring.
Sharing is
There
caring.
you go.
Sharing.
Oh, I like that you're going to pick up those heavies. All right,
I
join.
like it, yeah.
Perfect. Now we're all set up.
Moving down into a squat, you're gonna slowly descend. And as you return to that reset or start position, begin to press the dumbbells overhead. So from a squat into a press. Again, 70 to 80% of your max heart rate. Now, what's the difference between zone 2 here and zone 3?
Please.
Well, now, typically your dumbbells are heavier, your breath, it's a little bit more breathy, although your breath is controlled, and you're also punching the dumbbell overhead to increase your heart rate. All right? So that's zone 1, zone 2, and zone 3. Rebecca left the hard stuff for me.
Yeah.
See?
Yes. So this is where things are going to start to pick up quite a bit.
Okay.
Oh, yeah?
Where you already
I'm glad she
noticed
passed
that
the
shift,
baton
right?
and you're already winded. This is fantastic.
I drew the long straw. Tunde offered. So we'll do the same exercise that we just did, the squat and the push press, but we're going to connect them. So what I would say, to go up to zone 4, when you're really working on speed and power, eliminate the pause and turn this into a thruster. That's
Dios
perfect.
mío.
So you're going straight from the floor up to the ceiling, and your pace is picked up a little bit. So you're working harder. You're using quite a bit more energy. This is zone 4. This is where you're going to start to notice that things get really hard. You can't stay here for super long.
Yeah,
You'll
exactly.
take a break.
No, go to zone 5. I got save for zone 5.
But I think the cool thing is that you can put the weights down, take a break for a second.
Zone 5.
Right? This is where you notice that it's not as sustainable. So the harder you work, the more you need to have a rest period.
Okay.
So if you're ready.
And I forgot the song I was singing, so thanks for that.
Yeah. Well, so this is like, imagine Beyonce actually calls you up on stage, zone 5. Like, life is happening. You have more adrenaline than ever before.
What is she doing?
Squat jumps. So we're going to go as fast as possible for 20 reps. And
20 reps in 20
that's
seconds.
like Tabata style,
Wait,
right?
what zone are we in?
This is
my
zone
life
5, but you have to work at 90 to 100% of your max heart rate. So this is like everything you got, leave nothing on the floor. Push, 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 push. It's faster, 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 faster. Yeah, I know your heart probably feels like it's up in your throat.
It is.
This is anaerobic. Once you finish 20, go ahead and relax. But you only have 10 seconds.
What?
And then we would do that again.
What do you mean?
Yeah.
Oh, look at that.
So we did zone 1,
Commercial
zone
break
2,
coming
zone
up.
3, zone 4, zone 5.
Yeah. This breathlessness is literally what it's all about. And again, you don't have to spend a ton of time there, especially.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good work all around. When we're
did
strength
it.
training, it's
We
mostly
did it.
in zone 2 and 3. But if you're doing Tunde or my boot camp, we combine cardio and strength, so we get into 4 and 5 in those
He
two.
said he wanted to do a Turkish getup with like a 80-pound weight.
That's incredible.
Nice, just showing off.
Yeah.
He's showing off.
Thank you
He's
both
gonna
so
get that
much.
80.
Thank you both so much.